Hey Vibe families, I'm Ryan Weber. I'm the Vibe Director for Resonate Fremont, and it's an honor today to be talking to you. I'm so glad you clicked on this video. If you're new to these videos or the Facebook page, we set this up so that we can be in touch with you so that you can know what's going on Sundays, and you can kind of get more of a heads up on things that are coming and the subjects we're going to talk about. And I hope that what you'll do is take some of the things that I go through in this video and talk about them around the dinner table, talk about them in the car, bring it up sometime before Sunday, and just warm up the waters for these subjects before we go through these truths on Sundays. So I'm so glad you clicked on this video. Here's what's going on. The next big thing that's happening, we're doing another party. We're doing a Christmas party. We're going to be making gingerbread houses on Sunday, December 4th, from 5 to 8 p.m. again here at the Resonate Church office. And I'm telling people, go ahead, go out and go to Walmart and buy one of those pre-made gingerbread house building kits. Those are they always turn out well. If you don't have that, we'll have some stuff here, but those are always better. But the most important thing with that, this is such a good chance for our church family to come together, to build relationships, for the Vibe leaders to meet the families of the kids they lead, for the kids to invite people from down the street or at school. It's a great opportunity to come together, to have some fun, but also to build relationships. So let's keep an eye out for that. You should see a link to that below on the Facebook page. If you can RSVP, that'd be great, just to give us an eyeball on how much food to get. All right, this week is so cool. We're celebrating because we've got 4 of our kids in Vibe who are for sure going to get baptized next week. That is so awesome. I can't tell you how much our church family rejoices when we see 5 kids getting baptized. But I wanted to bring it up again because we do have another week. Our leaders are going to be asking again if they have any questions about baptism, if they're thinking about it, if they understand maybe who can or who can't. You know, do you have to go all the way underwater? Do you have to say anything on the microphone on stage? There's a lot of questions like that. And I encourage you to bring it up again. If God is tugging on one of your kids to take that step and to just publicly declare that they want to follow Christ with their life, we want to give them every opportunity to do that. So let me know Sunday, and I'd be more than happy to sit down with them again and talk more about what baptism means and see if they're ready to do that. We'd love it. This week, we're moving on with our stories about Christ. We are talking about when Jesus, after he was baptized, went into the desert and he was tempted by the devil. And there's a lot of ways that we can go with this. There's a lot of spiritual truth in all of these verses. But we're going to hit on a couple really significant points with this. And this is kind of where I would like you guys to talk to the kids at home about it, is, you know, what do we learn about Jesus through this temptation? Well, you know, our curriculum is so good on this one. And it says Jesus was tempted, but he never sinned. Jesus is perfect and righteous. A perfect sacrifice was required to pay for sin. And Jesus was that perfect sacrifice. And we can't say it more clearly than that. That's at the heart of what the gospel is. But I think one of the other cool things about this story is, you know, what this can teach us about how we deal with temptation. If we look at how Christ did it, he didn't, you know, just resist really hard and try really hard. He didn't say, you know what, I am Jesus and, you know, Satan, you're wrong. No, what he did is he went back to the truth of Scripture. And frankly, here's the real truth of it, and this is where we're going to get with the kids. This is where we want to provoke thought, is that these kids, and frankly, we are also tempted in a lot of the same ways that Christ was. And our best bet for responding powerfully to these temptations is to look at the truth in Scripture. The fact is that when we read Scripture, we're reading God's mind. And we read God's mind, his thoughts start to become my thoughts. And when God's thoughts are my thoughts, that changes the way that I deal with temptation, because I don't deal with it by believing the lies that the world wants to tell me. I deal with it by believing the truth that the gospel shows me. And that truth is going to ring in their ears on Sunday. I can't wait for them to hear it. But again, go through that before Sunday, and we'll meet you there. Thanks for watching.